When people think about career mentorship, they only think about getting people employment. But at Think Career, we also try to get people get their confidence back and find their purpose and also their career in Finland. My name is Sofia. I'm from Ethiopia and I've lived in Finland for 16 years. At the moment, for the past 3 years, I've been coordinating the Think Career mentorship program for foreigners. How this mentorship program goes is that we have 2 rounds per year that last for about 3 to 5 months. And what we do for you to be under this program is that you have to be of an immigrant background, living in Finland, and unemployed, or then employed but not in your field of interest. Think Career is one of Think Africa's projects, and as one of Think Africa's projects, our mission also aligns with Think Africa, which is to economically empower the African diaspora and also other diasporas in Finland. And because of this mission to empower immigrants, for instance, we have given opportunities to our mentees to be able to get an internship in Think Africa and actually apply their expertise and work for a couple of months for Think Africa on real projects. And that has helped them develop their portfolio, put that on their portfolio, and get other opportunities in Finland.
My name is Miriam Munezero, and I'm originally from Rwanda and a data and AI specialist by profession. I've been involved in the mentorship program since its inception in 2018, when we thought of the project idea together with a few Think Africa members, and in 2019 when we actually had our first session. And in addition to the one-on-one structure of the mentorship program, we also have training sessions where we help mentees learn how to network efficiently, understand how Finnish recruiters approach recruitment, and also how to take care of your well-being while you're job hunting.
This is Noemi Gutierrez Valdez. I am a Mexican living in Finland for 6.5 years already. I am a plant biotechnologist. This means that I know how to use plants to create compounds of industrial and pharma interests. I joined Think Career as a mentee back in the second round of 2024. And I joined because at that point I was in between jobs. And I wanted to find a mentoring program and established one that could actually find me a nice mentor. Previously, I was applying for other mentoring programs, but they didn't find me a mentor. So I wasn't expecting much, but I got a mentor and it was the best mentor.
My name is Mandira Haldar. I was born in India. I am a researcher at the University of Helsinki, leading a project on how Swedish can be another way of belonging. I joined Think Career because I had ups and downs in my career based on, my ethnicity, for example. And with those experiences, I wanted to give back to the community. I have been a mentor for 4 times. So after the first time, I realized that I still wanted to continue giving back, but also to learn from other mentors about what the job market scene in Finland is like.
My reason for joining as a mentor now, I have always believed in paying forward. And I had received throughout my career and my life a lot of guidance from many people. So this was my chance to maybe help someone feel less alone in their career development process. And maybe I know a thing or two about establishing myself here in Finland. So that's why I think I can help people in their own career journey.
Over the past 3 years, we've tried to build a program where people receive not only career advice, but we also try to work with them together. So, for instance, when we've had when we are deciding on matching someone, mentor to a mentee, we contact the person and ask them if this person's profile is good and if they think this person would be able to help them. And at times we could also offer them maybe 2 or 3 different profiles. And this way they are able also to decide what kind of help they're looking for and what kind of help they're going to be getting. And this gives them a lot of agency and they're part of the decision-making process.
I'm Darina Bunak, a data specialist, data engineering, data analysis. Originally from Russia, from St. Petersburg. Have been in Finland for over 10 years now. It's my second profession, so I'm a junior, but I'm very happy with what I'm doing. I joined Think Africa September 2024. It's a 5-month program. I was very happy with my mentor, Andy Ramos. It was a fantastic experience, honestly. I highly recommend to everyone. After a long run of different programs of all sorts, finally, at the end of that chain, somebody said, hey, try these guys. They actually help. And at that stage, you're already so tired of, going through absolutely useless things and time wasters that I was like, okay, this is recommended. I must be admitted. I was so praying to be accepted for the program. I've done great job for my portfolio thanks to Think Africa project. And it was something beautiful to show on my CV, on my LinkedIn profile. Companies started, believing in me. Also, there were some personal connections built through that work as well as through the community in the chat after, the mentee community, a WhatsApp chat. There was so much good information. It all together, it boosted just, my job search. And I ended up finding a company for my education on job program. Next step for me, but it's real work in the real company already. So that's my dreams come true, let's say. So that's it. Because of my fantastic experience with Think Africa, with the team, because I realized that people actually know what they're doing and they're helping and they're very good at what they're doing, I wanted to contribute. I honestly wanted to give my 50 cents to this and to pay back to the fantastic community, to the organization that helped me so much, because I did see a big progress in my job search at the time with my CV and all other papers. It really looked much better afterwards. So I consciously wanted to help.
Think Career is one of Think Africa's projects, and as one of Think Africa's projects, our mission also aligns with Think Africa, which is to economically empower the African diaspora and also other diasporas in Finland. And because of this mission to empower immigrants, for instance, we have given opportunities to our mentees to be able to get an internship in Think Africa and actually apply their expertise and work for a couple of months for Think Africa on real projects. And that has helped them develop their portfolio, put that on their portfolio, and get other opportunities in Finland.
Our aim with the program has always been to create a community that is able to support each other. Many of us come to Finland with not much of networks, and many of our mentors have gone on to find different ways of sharing their expertise by facilitating sessions for mentees or even for the public at large. For mentors particularly, the program has also given them a structured way of actually sharing this expertise and their experiences.
My name is Denise Wall. I'm the CEO of a strategic and creative content marketing agency called Aspidistra. I'm originally from the Caribbean, to be precise, Trinidad and Tobago, which is in the southern Caribbean and very close to Venezuela. I joined Think Africa because I was at a juncture in my life where I wanted to do more to contribute to the community of which I was a part, and specifically the Afro diaspora here in Finland. And so that was the inspiration behind joining Think Africa. My decision to join was really inspired by the fact that when I first came to Finland 23 years ago, I was not aware of any such supportive networks. So hearing about what Think Career represented, which was that it would provide the opportunity for peer-to-peer support, I saw an opportunity to help that Denise from 23 years ago who had no one to show her the ropes, because Finland is a highly networked society and it helps to know people who know people and to know people who know things about how things operate here. I have mentored amazing young people via the Think Career program 3 times. So the reason for returning to the program had to do with the fact that the first person I mentored was just an amazing young professional. He was very driven. He was very committed to the program. He was highly motivated, and he inspired me to rejoin the program. My second mentee, so disciplined, so motivated. We are in touch to this day. So that the relationship, the sort of mentor-mentee relationship outlasted the program. So the program typically runs for about 5 months, and a year and a half later, we are still talking. And it's an opportunity for me as an older person as well to provide some guidance from my perspective, based on my experience of having been in Finland, in the society, and in the workforce for over 2 decades. In order also to share some of the deeper insights I have from my background working in news in Finland about how things really work here. And so the first mentee inspired me to rejoin the program to work with the second, and the second inspired me to rejoin the program to work with the most recent mentee that I had the opportunity to spend time with this year.
My name is Gerard Danford. In Irish, you say Geroid. I'm retired, but before I retired about 4 years ago, I was working in a business school teaching strategy, international business on an MBA program for about 10, 20 years, and then management consulting. I'm Irish, even if I don't sound Irish, but that's what the international life gives you, a different way of speaking and everything. And so I'm an proud Irish citizen, yes. And I am a trans-migrant, which means that I've lived in many different countries. So I was born in Ireland, but moved to America, lived there for 70 years, in Mexico for a little while, in England, London for 7 years, and then in Finland. So I have a feeling for what it's like to migrate, I joined about 3 years ago, and I think I vaguely remember seeing something on LinkedIn So nobody else told me about it, and I didn't know anything about it. And it was a good time for me after retiring to find like some purpose. So I imagine in Finland there are tens of thousands of retired business people or academics that lack the purpose they might have had in their careers. And I never had a mentor. I never was a mentee. I didn't know anything about it. And the more I learn about it, I'm thinking this is something I missed in my career. I should have had that. And today it may be much more common than what it was in my time in business and in academia. But academics are very lone wolves that do their research and do their work and close the door in the classroom. And this is your domain, you know? So it was really purpose. And I think that would be the one thing that I would say, anybody that's looking for a sense of purpose, this is a great place to find it and to give back and help other people, you know, and yourself.
What I have taken back from the program for my career, it's really the power of nurturing relationships. Because you never know who you can help or who can help you, either in the present or in the future. So really, like, the power of relationships, it's very important.
What I have taken back would probably be two things, and one would be personal, and that was related to my comment about how impactful mentoring can be on somebody, both the mentee and the mentor. And that's something I wasn't aware of. I hadn't any experience with that. I never was conscious of that throughout my career. And now I'm realizing that it can be very, very effective in helping people, but also in developing yourself. So that would be the one thing. And the second thing would be that people need, I wouldn't say a shoulder to lean on or somebody to talk to, who isn't judgmental or critical. So the mentees don't have anybody to talk to sometimes. And that's one of the things that attracts me, that I can be there for somebody. And it could be just words of encouragement might be enough. Listening might be enough. It doesn't have to be, I got you a job or I got you a work placement or whatever, but just being available can be enough, that they have somebody they can reach out to. So that's the other benefit of doing it, if that makes sense.
The mentoring journey is different for everyone. All mentees are different. They have unique experiences and challenges. And the fact that I had to adapt every time to each of them is a good reminder that at the university where I work with the new PhD students coming in, because I will be in a few years asked to supervise PhD students. So that enables me to be mindful that there are differences, and I also have to adapt. It's not one way.
Hi, I'm Mary. I come from Kenya, and I came to Finland about 2 years ago. We relocated with my husband. He found a career here, and I have a background in communication, but I'm transitioning into technology. Right now, I'm a student at Kodsisu doing programming full stack. Well, I joined Think Africa 2.5 years ago. I remember I just filled out for an internship position and directly contacted Sophia, and she was like super quick in getting back to me. And that intrigued me because sometimes really we don't get feedback that quick, especially for internship. And my communication started from there, and I was also impressed by the work that they were doing, helping the immigrants. As an immigrant in Finland, I feel like we need people who, listen to us, people who understand what we are going through, especially in job seeking. And I felt that I want to work with people who are helping people who are like me. And that's how I joined Think Africa. Well, Think Africa was a first for me. I was working directly with my seniors and getting to those boardrooms and having to make difficult decisions together with my supervisor. I felt like they gave me trust and guided me on how to make super critical decisions under duress. And that was something spectacular for me. Another thing that I remember experiencing was networking, which was mega for me, especially as a new person here and an immigrant. I had been here for 2 years, but that experience, meeting the right people, the right contact, especially now that I was breaking into a new field, I felt that I needed that, and that's when I actually discovered some gaps in my early stages of learning. And I remember actually feeling for some schools thereafter, after the internship. I knew the gaps, helped me get the right people in the tech industry just here, some people I worked with, and pointed me to the right places. And that's how I even got Code Sisu and even tried other boot camps like Hive, and have been networking ever since. And I kind of feel like it was the right first step to be, and I was so lucky to maybe work here. Yeah.
My name is Hilary Wonziri. I am a communications professional and I am from Nigeria. I joined Think Career in the 2023/2024 batch. And I joined because I was looking for opportunities to connect with fellow immigrants and fellow professionals, and also opportunities to network, to build myself professionally, and to sort of get into the Finnish job market. I think that when you move as an immigrant to a new country, oftentimes you have to start from scratch. And so you need a community of people that will guide you. You need a community that would inspire you. You need a community that will help you navigate the system in the new country. And so because I found Think Africa very helpful in that regard, I think it's only good that I don't only take that advantage to myself, but also to spread the word and give more people the opportunity to experience what I experienced.
Think Career must continue because there's so many benefits for the mentees who gain from the professional insights into how Finnish society functions, insights into the job market in Finland, into how to network in Finland, and various kinds of rules and principles and regulations that they need to know in order to flourish in the job market in Finland. On the part of the mentors, as I explained earlier, they learn so much about how to provide support on a one-on-one basis to perhaps a team member or to any individual with whom they may be working. So overall, it is a really important program, and I know I don't have the statistics on hand that there's a high degree of satisfaction with the program on the part of both the mentees and the mentors.
This is something I thought a lot about when I was walking here. And if you have an organization with tremendous energy, commitment, capability to help people, you should support them.
You must continue because you're truly good at what you're doing and you really help people. Please keep going.
Think Career should continue because it not only creates a community, but a full ecosystem. And this is where people, foreign professionals, can really help each other to thrive in Finland and beyond.
Now that we are celebrating 5 years of Think Career mentorship program, we've tried to look back and assess what worked and what didn't. And we have 3 main lessons. Lesson 1, consider different forms of support. Not everyone or not all mentees start in the same starting point, or not all of them have the same needs. For instance, some people are fresh graduates, so they would like some work experience, whereas others have some years of work life back home, and they need to understand the Finnish work life and that they need to build some networks in Finland. Whereas some people also need to transition to a different field when they move to Finland. So understanding all this and considering how to support these people is very crucial.
Lesson 2, broaden our mentorship offer to different regions in Finland. We noticed that our mentees are geographically diverse, strongly representing different cities in Finland. And in the coming years, we want to offer our mentorship program and our training sessions tailored to the cities in which our mentees are living in.
Lesson 3 is the need for mentorship stays high. We've had both for mentees and mentors a high number of applicants, not only for career development, but for support in entrepreneurship as well. And although we're only able to accept 30 to 40 mentees, we still get much more, which tells us that mentorship is still something that is sought after by immigrants, and that service should still be provided. We are continuing this project, and we want to expand Think Career Mentorship Program. We are open to different collaborations, and we're open to partners from cities, businesses, educational institutions, and other NGOs.